replay. What are we going to see here? This is one of the race GPs. That's Jesse Carrasquedo. Oh, that's the two R&B racing teammates. That's the one thing you don't... Oh, and into the wall, that's Wang Xiongwei. Wang Xiongwei's gone off there, and that's on the exit of the first corner, I do believe. So that is Wang Xiongwei parked in the barriers with a broken front wing on the right side. Down to the braking zone, a big dive from Wharton. Takes on top of it, it's his teammate! Oh, Wharton's just taken out his teammate Kamara. Big mistake from James Wharton, and he knows it. That's going to be such a heartbreaker for James Wharton. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wharton makes the big lunge on Duke Darpanen, misses his braking completely, hits his teammate Rafael Kamara. Kamara's going to be fuming that he's been taken out by his own teammate. Darpanen and Boyer have to take avoidingly sorry. Complete mistake, my fault. Say what you will about it. I've got no defense, and it's happened again! Teofil Nana's nudged the back of Rinicella. Rinicella. It looked to me as though Rinicella was a little bit slow out of the chicane. Let's look again. Nal just got a decent run and caught Rinicella completely by surprise, and he's tipped Valerio Rinicella into a spin. What happened? Oh, he got tagged there by one of the PHMs. Now that might be Brando Badoa. And somehow he has kept that out of the wall. That is incredible from Valerio Rinicella. How has he saved that? Darpanen, a poor start for the American, a crowded start. Oh, and into the barriers! That's the Mumbai Falcon that's gone into the wall. So something very bad and wrong has gone there. We're going to have to see close to the racetrack. Now here's what happened. We're going to see Kamara up in the air. Bang, he's already been hit. And he's not the only one in trouble. Now, who is that other car? I think that is a Pinnacle. Their teammates. Brando Badoa going with his teammate. 66 car. They continue to work their way. The spinner, that's Taylor. It's gone around. Taylor Barnard. The wrong way. He manages to. But Taylor Barnard. Has he gone with Stenzel? So now Interfivazak is going to have to struggle here. And it's Uga Chukwu in second place in front of Taz Interfivazak. Very good start indeed for the man in fourth position. That's another Santa lock. So that is a very... The Mumbai Falcons struggling to put victories on the board. They've obviously done so with Arvid Lindblad, but none of their other drivers have managed to unlock the secret formula yet. Here comes Wharton, rumbling his way down. He got so much speed on the way forward, but now is catastrophic. If you are down in Prema and the Mumbai Falcons team, how do you salvage anything from that? Here it is again. Now look, Wharton has decided to go hell for leather. Uga Chukwu has run him ragged. Wharton's already beaten him to the corner and locked up. So Wharton's missed the apex, but now he thinks, no, I could still get him. Too late. Barnard is in there in third position. Fourth place for Wharton, fifth for Stenzon. A couple of drivers going wide in the background, but this is big stuff, and Wharton is already trying to take on Barnard. He's done him round the outside of the W Hotel, and a spin in the middle. Just have seen what happened with Murray Boyer and Arvid Lindblad initially. Let's look. So this is earlier on. Oh, this is John Bennett about to go around. Yeah, there's Bennett's big spin. How did everybody miss him? He's a very, very lucky man indeed, John Bennett. Stenzon, and we already know that Barnard and Stenzon do not play nice. Through the hairpin, bit of a slide, and off the road goes one of the Mumbai Falcons with the wing coming off. I think it's Rafael Kamara who's lost his front wing. It is indeed. He's about to find. He'll go through the W. Not able to get the move. Lyle is now going to have a hunt on the inside of Arvid Lindblad. Can he go for the inside line? They're going to be very close as they come off the turn. And they bang wheels. They've locked together. And Lyle and Lindblad go off the road. Lindblad tries to reset. It's in for a look. Run wide from Bennett. That'll do, says Abkasaba. But there's not quite enough speed and pace. Bennett, he's going to get back on. And they collide. Bennett tags Abkasaba into a spin. Well, I think that was pretty much inevitable. I'm a bit making the switch up. Now, here's having a look, and let's see what happened. Mashio cuts across on Bennett. Bennett's not prepared to be shoved onto the curb. He can't control the car at this point. Bang! He's come off the road. He tries to rejoin, but he hasn't really got off the throttle, and Mashio gets pitched. I've got to say, that's probably... Let's have a look at a replay. Oh, that's how it happened. So Stromsted with damage to the car, no doubt. And that was Uga Chukwu and... Teofil trying his best to take on Noah Lyle. Big lock up again from Ugachukwu, and someone's off the road in front. Who's gone off? That's one of the pinnacles with a punch. But still, a very solid race weekend at the office. So the battle rages on, and Jesse Gatiscado loses the back of the car. Wow. See how he did it. Just looks to me, he's gone quite deep into the corner. There was a little puff of brake dust. Look, the car's going now. Snaps away. Now, how much of that is a driver error for Jesse Gatiscado? Turn one. Oh, and there's contact. Now, that is Kanato to the lights going out. And if you can't see them, you can't see them. And that's going to be his argument. As up the contact! Round goes the pinnacle. Alexander Abkasava is Tarpanen on the inside of Noah Lyle. No problems at all there. Tarpanen gets the move done. Abkasava, is that Barnard or is that Intrafuvazak? I can't tell who hit him. It's definitely one of the PHM AIX cars. And that's a big damage. That's Bruno Del Pino. Del Pino straight into the barrier. No contact at all. Side of Ludici. Let's see what happened. Bang! The suspension just gives way. And Bruno Del Pino has nothing he can do about it. To do in race one. Oh, and that is a problem for the 74. That is Enzo Peugeot. So after the chicane appears to be what he's doing. Look, he's really backing up this pack. He's trying to second guess everybody. He's still, you know, and Nicol Bora. Oh, and there's problems for Ugachukwu even more so. He seems to have tangled in there with Giovanni Mascio. And in breath, they're still side by side. Del Pino will finish off the move. Oh, and there's it's game over. Let's see what happened. He turns in. He's got an MP to the middle. Whoops. Contact. Now stop. And he would just bang in the points when he couldn't win. Oh, big issue further back. That's Nicol Bora going for a spin after tangling with Teofil Nal by the look of it. So Teofil Nal and Nicol Bora finally run out of opportunities to keep it clean. And that is Alexander Abkasava at turn one. Thank you so much for stepping into the box. I hope you've had as much fun as we all have. Oh, hang on. That's not right. That's a very badly broken rear wing. That's Wang Shongwei. So what has happened on the slowing down lap by the look of it?
It must have been on
the back straight. And it's a great start from Taz in the Vivas. Oh, of course, sorts of chaos in the background. Carnage. Absolute pandemonium. And into the wall has gone Isaac Barashi. That's Yaroslav Zalaho. And that's Edgar Pierre in there as well. Wall, let's have a look. Triggered in the middle, you can see the car's already spinning. It's one of the race GP cars that's gone around. I think that is Zachary David, actually. So Zachary David's at a spin. No, sorry, it's Gao Yuchia in the R&B car. My apologies. So everybody else had to take avoiding action, but Gao Yuchia had spun the car. Looks like one of the pinnacles running over the rear, running over the front wing of. Oh, and that's problems. Well, that's game over for Alex Abkasava and for Ludici. So they have tangled. That looks like it could. It's round the outside. Brandon Badu is going to try and go for it as they work their way through the first corner. But Tarpanen remains in the lead, and there's problems further back. That is Yaroslav Vezalaho who has spun the car. So Vezalaho spins. There's damage elsewhere as somebody's got big damage in the rear quarter. I think. Have a look at what happened. Look in the rear quarter on the right of your screen. You're about to see a little conflagration. Borashi had to take to the curbs and got into the side of Yaroslav Vezalaho. That's where the big contact happened. So unfortunately, Barashi trying to take avoiding action. He just went into the side of Yaroslav Vezalaho's car. And that's game over for him. And Teofil Nal ahead of David, Ugachukwu, Del Pino, Intrafuvazak, Walton, Boya, and Taparis. And there's a problem in a turn one. That is game over for Nicol Bora. So Nicol today. Now here's what happened. Look at Nicol Bora down to the first corner. Now it looks as though he's had contact earlier on because the wing just buckles underneath the car. There's nothing he can do about it. It just literally parts company from the nose cone, and he ends up essentially driving over it through to the first corner. So there was nothing Nicol Bora could do about that. He was a pure passenger. So I'm afraid it's game over for him. And you've got to feel go for points, and I'm going to make it happen. Right round the outside of Intrafuvazak. Brilliant from Bennett. Contact between Intrafuvazak and James Wharton, I do believe. So Wharton's going to drop back. So is Intrafuvazak, and Intrafuvazak's got damage.